Hey guys, uh, I've been doing this 3Q thing, a breakthrough to showdown, thinking of 2 and 3Qs that want to get better. What do they need to do to get up to 1 down? That kind of thing. So this is me versus Crazy Stone 3Q, and let's look at some ideas. And white, and any opening's fine, of course. Playing the empty corners, we know that. Lots can be done. I decide love taking the corner, right? Life and cash. We all like that. Next obvious place, right? And now, our first decision. There's lots of things to do, but just try to play local. This is one thing I found from AI. Keep saying, just play local, settle your group, play strong. Don't worry about all the global stuff. It'll take care of itself. So I just did your basic. There I am, Sente. Now, if you're like me, you're thinking, what do you mean Sente? What about the A group? Well, it has the forcing moves at B, so it's out. And you've got, 3 ways to escape. AI says it's just fine. So I've been spending some time, I use this a lot, trying to get an idea of, what's up with it. And of course, if black presses, you can Hane and just come on out. Now, black's cut there, right? If he doesn't play, it's an actual cut. And if he does play, then you did all your work in Sente and you go away. So it's all good here. Okay, next thought. Where to? Let's mark possible spots. Boom, 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 boom. Sound right? Now, we didn't mark E because we know the bottom is like the smallest of all the areas. So we don't mark E. A is particularly big because black has an open skirt there. So black would like to come down and play A himself in virtual Sente. So that's big. Should we use our wall to pinch at C? We certainly can. So when I look at this board, I'm seeing the CD area as having the widest and the most potential for black. That was my take on it. Therefore, I want to play in the CD area. C, what's C doing? It's unclear to me. So I thought, well, I love the 3-3. I'm getting points. I like that. Life, easy life, not just life, easy life. Am I giving the right to black? I don't think so. My move. I'm alive in Sente. And now the right more than ever. Well, then, we're supposed to be able to pinch. Everyone says, oh, pinching is just fine. Well, I have to admit that's a little strange to me. And like I said, I've been working on it. I keep playing it over and over and over, thinking, wait for someone to punish me here. Okay, black. Okay, so I'm thinking what to do. A, possibly. B, I don't like just coming out at C. That's the one I like least. Let's do it this way. It seems to me I have two weak groups. What have I done? Nothing. I'm not bothering anybody. I'm not taking anything. I'm not ready to say that white's fallen behind, although it sure looks that way. So instead of C, I want to play A. That's the thing that's doing something. Let's get rid of the C mark. A feels alone. Like, oh, that's easy to cut. I decided, well, how about if I play a forcing move first? Then get out, then play it. Oh, I feel a lot better now. A works so well with the B and C as helping stones. Black might be best to just give this up. I thought that was. Let's ask another question. What would AI say about this? I have no idea. Undoubtedly less than 100%, because I'm human and it's not. It knows better, granted. But if you can catch the thinking, like I said, my R10 stone, I feel lacking, and this makes me feel better about that stone. I like that combination. So it seems reasonable to me. So I played it. Okay. This is what you need to start doing if you're 2 and 3Q is don't play these kinds of moves that don't actually do anything. You have to go towards your goal. Okay. And now we have the big decision. Can we Hane? If we can Hane, it is clearly better. Really bothering black. I'm not saying black can't escape. I'm saying it really bothers black. So all the reading I did, we see the double Atari. That's not a difficult read. You have to get used to reading this stuff if you're not yet. So, boom, boom. That's working. So I looked at these variations and I didn't see a problem. So I thought, I believe I can do it. Now, when I do these games, I try to take on the mentality of 3Q. I don't try to become 6 Dan and read everything out and, oh, I know better than that. But just what's, finding direction of play with some basic reading. Now I connect and, well, I hadn't even thought about the net, which works. I only thought about the ladder, which works, but it's even a net, so very safe. Okay, so I like that position. I've done a lot. I've gotten like 3 dimensions going. And now it's time to work on my other group. And we have the question, should we peep before we run? My guess is the answer is yes. But I just ran. Now, if he plays it instead, this is pretty much Sente. Black almost has to come down, or else there's serious problems on top. So I kind of don't mind him doing it. So the idea is, if black isn't going to play this move, then you shouldn't peep. That's the idea. Yeah. So I just went forward here. Okay. Seemed to me this gets the group out without cuts. We'll look at that in a minute. And that group is now prepared to play the rest of the game. He cuts. Now, truth be told, I didn't even know there was a cut here. I had assumed everything would be okay. And it is. Countless times I've been in important games, tournament games, and I misread something. But my overall position, I had strong groups. So yeah, he got something, but I got something too. It's always fine as long as you're not playing with the skin of your teeth, right? Give up 3 stones, which are what? 7 points in Gote. So I don't care that he got a few points. I care that the main course of action is totally in my favor. Okay, I was quite ready to cut here, but we can see some problems. There's some issues here. This is not a strong way of playing. I'm not saying who's going to win the fight. I'm saying white has clear weaknesses. So I play here, fixing my weaknesses. If he fixes, then I'm just connected under and everything's fine. He's left with a really weak group in the center. That's totally a winning position. So I play there. It comes here. Well, that's silly. Just he's dead now. Okay. Boom, boom. Come on down. Gote. Okay. Sorry, he's 3Q. He is seeing the cut here. So he's trying to get a sente move. So it's like, okay, I understand what you're doing. I take that away. Ladder works for me. I didn't like the normal move because I don't know. I feel like I'm not doing anything up there. I went fourth line thinking I'm going to get sente here. And the top is big. It's not too important. They're both perfectly fine moves. I didn't see a lot else going on the board. So I thought the top was big enough. Okay, nice top area. Here's another thing you got to learn. You want to live in sente, not gote. You can live in gote or in sente. Walk away. You're alive. That's a big one. Pick up a whole move. That is really big. Where to? Let's mark the areas. You got area 1. Doesn't belong to anybody. I can take it. Black can take it. Area 2. I believe that's mine. That's cash. I don't see any way that that's not cash. Okay. How about area 3? Not cash. Wide open. Seems to be the biggest area. I don't see anything else grand to go do. So in I come. Now, if we ask that great question, what's my confidence level? Sure looks like there's a lot of room here. I don't know, right? But it's standard stuff. Looks good. Come on out. Come on over. I'm going to live one way or another. He doesn't want to get cut off. Sorry. Come on out. Come on out. Grenton, out. That worked out. Now, I'm losing points in Area 1, but I've taken away monstrous large points, and his 2 group is now officially seriously weak. Boom, sente. That's your sente. Yep, that's if you want to live, that's the way to do it. Yep. Okay. Is he alive? I didn't even bother to think it through. I just thought, well, that one's sente. And I know if he ignores this, He's dead. And I think I just glanced. I saw this shape and I go, that sure looks dead to me. And looking at it now, it is. Well, let's make sure. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, still dead. We play here and we play here. And it's just the one eye. So he's dead. He comes out. I don't have two eyes there. I allow the cut. I want to make sure he doesn't get his eyes. And if he cuts me, I've got lots of liberties. I did some reading here. There's some cuts I don't want to mess with. For instance, I wanted to play here, but there's issues about the cut, right? I'm not alive on the left. I didn't want these issues to come, so I play here. And I thought this took care of it, and it does. But I had to get a little tricky. If he comes after me, well, he dies first, clearly. If he comes out, which he did, I have way more liberties. I'm out. I thought a lot about other connections, and they're usually better, but I just didn't like what I was seeing here. I think all is okay, but it was, yeah, I decided to, oh, I played here first, then here. And then I just kill his group, and that's it. Here, I just made sure I was out, made sure I was alive, made sure he was dead, made sure he couldn't get more eyes over here, and killed him. And that's where black resigns. So key points were, don't get impatient and afraid. Oh, I have to do such and such really quickly. No, you don't. Play calmly. Next, don't back off. You want to get to one done, don't just play whatever. If he's weaker, be more aggressive. If he's stronger, back off. Play that forward backward game. If you can press, you must press. And get used to reading a little more than you used to. Not a lot more, just a little more. Okay, guys, hope it was helpful. Catch you later.